Traveling, right? Seeing the world, different experiences. What a time. But not spending too much money on the flight, okay? Save money on the flight at least. And then lodging, there's that too, where I'm going to stay. And then ground transportation, how am I going to get places? Okay, we'll save money on that at least. And then food, I'm going to need that. And then spending on any tourism. So when you're traveling, you can certainly spend a lot of money. How would you like, though, to always at least get $200 off? Let me introduce you to the side hustle platform Grabr, founded in 2015, where they say you can earn $200 plus every time you travel abroad. Well, I help you make money in different side hustles. And yes, this is a gig economy side hustle platform, and it's surprisingly simple, but it takes a simple concept and expands it over travel. That simple concept is delivery. With Grabr, I'm going to have a shopper in the country that I'm going to, but they're going to want an item from the country that I'm currently in. And for whatever reason, they can't get the item in my country, but they want it, and I'm traveling there anyway, so you're just going to buy it and deliver it to that shopper. Now, my first question was, well, with Amazon and e-commerce and other large websites, there's no other way? No other way for you to get this item in my country? I gotta buy it for you, and then I'm traveling there anyway for like vacation or something, and then I deliver it to you? There's no other way to get this? But, okay, that aside, let me show you how you can make money with Grabr. How to travel and make money. Make an offer to a shopper. So this is interesting because you do set your own rates. Because sure, I'll buy the item, you get reimbursed fully for that item, plus your traveler's fee. That's how you make money there, and then you just deliver it. Browse delivery requests from shoppers in your destination city where you're currently at and make an offer that works for you, including, yes, that delivery reward. Confirm item details. Once a shopper accepts your delivery offer, the person that wants the item there, you'll communicate with them via the Grabr's website or mobile app to confirm item details, size, color, type, etc. Yeah, buy the item on behalf of your shopper online at Amazon. Again, Amazon just can't ship internationally. Sometimes, okay. Apple, Walmart, and others. Number 4, deliver and get paid. Meet your shopper in person to deliver their item and get paid. Item reimbursement again, plus your reward. On one hand, it seems super easy. It's like a DoorDash or an Uber Eats or just any delivery platform just at scale for international travel. And then on another hand, I'm thinking, how often is someone traveling internationally? But if it's for a company, for business travel, for events, or just simply vacation, why not just earn some extra money, over $200? I mean, this is taking the shop and deliver apps to a whole nother level here. Let's continue. I buy the item, I travel, and I just deliver it. But what about customs and import fees? How does that all work, and how do I get paid? Methods to receive payout. Grabr pays via direct deposit, ACH transfer to banks based in the United States. If you do not have a US bank account, we have alternative options for you. Think of this though, if I am traveling internationally, and I showed you some of these marketplaces have a lot of offers. If I can grab 5, 15, 20 offers that are smaller that fit in my suitcase, I can get a whole lot of delivery fees and possibly just pay for my travel with Grabr. And Grabr actually echoes this on their support page. They say our travelers usually deliver a handful of items and earn around $300 per trip. Shoppers request all sorts of items from designer clothes and stuffed animals to makeup, jewelry, and the latest tech gadgets. All right, Mike, I am traveling, let's say. How do I sign up and qualify as a Grabr Traveler? 1, let us know about your next trip here. It says enter your trip date based on your flight and scheduled arrival date. Verify your phone number, verify your identity, and then browse for orders you can deliver and make offers for them. Remember, you're setting your own rates. Be sure that any additional amount that you expect to pay is included in your delivery offer too. Check for shipping costs to your address and customs fees. And then buy the item as soon as possible and meet your shopper. Here's an example from Grabr. So the shopper wants an iPhone SE 128 gigabyte black. The item is listed at $399. So if I'm buying this, let's say in California, it says sales tax 8.25%, $33. And then here is where I add my delivery fee. In this case, they're requesting $84. And then if your offer is accepted, you'll see this screen. Your offer is accepted. You traveling to the shopper, in this case in Buenos Aires. It seems simple. I mean, honestly, if you're going to travel there anyway, it's going to take an extra, like what, 10, 15 minutes in your trip. Hey, meet me at the coffee shop down the corner, or if you want, you can just say, meet me in the lobby of the hotel. I have your item. But hold on, probably like you're thinking here, let's all consider the possible negatives and problems to consider first. What happens if I incur extra expenses purchasing or delivering a product? Remember, I mentioned custom fees, import fees. As stated in our terms and in our frequently asked questions on customs, the traveler, you, is responsible for any and all customs fees associated with the item they are delivering. We encourage both shoppers and travelers to anticipate any fees such as customs and shipping costs ahead of time, and to add this extra amounts into the traveler fee. That's again what you're going to submit. But what if you're making offers on items and the shopper is not accepting your traveler's fee? So it was like $84 on that iPhone and they're not accepting it, and your trip's coming up and you want to have 15 requests and no one's accepting. So, being an app where you set your own rates, you have to weigh how much is too much. You don't want to underprice yourself because you're going to have to deliver it and take some time there. How much can I get, and what is the shopper willing to pay for that convenience? That reminds me kind of like the Toro platform where you rent your personal vehicle to just people in your marketplace. And I've rented my 2015 Volkswagen Passat. And when I first started here in Pittsburgh, I listed it for I think $60 some a day, and I got bookings instantly. So then I raised it to like $75 or whatever it is, $80 per day. I got a booking instantly. And then I raised it again. I think it was like $99 a day, maxed out or whatever it is. And then I got bookings instantly. So it's going to be up to you to judge what can the market support, what is the item, and then frankly, like demand levels. Do you think they'll pay the $84 to get the iPhone? Initial verdict on Grabr making at least $200 to travel simply for buying an item, carrying it with you, and delivering to someone in that country. It does seem surprisingly easy, and it's literally like any food delivery, parcel, or package delivery app, at least here in the States, like DoorDash, Uber, Walmart Spark, Amazon Flex. It's just on an international level. And then of course there's kind of that mediary of customs and imports. And then additionally, of course, Grabr has their terms of service. They have their prohibited items list. They're not going to have you take something you're not allowed to take through an airport and customs into this other country. So there's protections there. Is it going to be used a lot? I don't think so. How many people are traveling internationally? How many users, shoppers, I guess, do they have on the Grabr network? You can try it. Because again, if you're traveling anyway, if you can make some extra money, why not? Especially if you can take 5, 10, 15 requests. I am a little concerned and wondering, you can help me out down below, what items can't they get for whatever reason, Amazon or just online in general? What can't they get that you can get in your country that you can travel with? I mean, I kind of get it, because think smaller companies, maybe they just don't have the scale to ship internationally. They have a product that someone wants, but again, they just don't have the logistics in place. It's too cost prohibitive to ship internationally. But if you're going to be traveling anyway, maybe you could do it. I can't say personally I have any international travel coming up. If you do, let us know if you sign up for Grabr here. But I do have domestic travel, so maybe I could do this domestically if that's a thing here. But what do you think? Grabr, $200 plus, traveling internationally to deliver a product, is that worth it?